Hey, hi, how are you? It's me, Saint Zenit. I'm recording my first video. Can you believe that? Kinda crazy, I know. I'm going to be doing a speed paint today, so nothing too crazy, but I'll try to explain what I have going on um, as we go through the video. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. So, for this particular video, I decided to go with JoJo from the classic JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I really like the point where he's fighting, well, not exactly fighting, but he's playing the poker game with, I don't even remember the guy's name, but at some point during that, Star Platinum lights his cigarette, and so I was like, man, that would be a pretty cool JoJo pose, having Star Platinum light a cigarette. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. Yeah. Had a lot of fun with this one. I got really experimental with it, with a really dynamic pose for both JoJo and Star Platinum, which you will see Star Platinum here in a second. As you can see, him holding the cigarette kind of defies all physics, but don't worry about that. It's JoJo. It's fine. Starting on good old Star Platinum here. I like the emerging from behind JoJo mysteriously and lighting his cigarette. You know, my monologue is terrible. I probably should have wrote like a script or something for this, but I'm just talking now, which is fine. I had to keep checking to see if I was just doing details that you wouldn't see, at all. I have a problem with that when I'm working with multiple layers. If something's covering something else, I tend to draw details that most people won't even see. Here I kind of experimented with if I wanted Star Platinum to be kind of blipping in and out of existence. That's what those blue lines were. But then I decided to just throw that whole thing away. Starting the line work here. For some reason, line work takes the longest for me personally, as opposed to coloring or the sketch. I usually spend a lot longer on sketches than I tend to do on the line art. I did not like the way his eye looked, so I moved it around a bit, finagled it. And then here, I actually got a new brush that I had never used before. It was like an ink pen, and I really liked its texture. It made it look like I drew it traditionally and then scanned it in, and I really like that. And it's probably one of my favorite inking pens now, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And here I just begin filling in the hard shadows and trying to make it look less flat. Inking is my personal favorite part of every project. I absolutely love inking. If I could get along with just doing inking for the rest of my life, I probably would. Thicken up some of those finger lines, give some line depth. Does Jotaro's chest really make sense? No, it doesn't. But don't worry about it. It's fine. I added a couple more details to Star Platinum's hair at this point, just to make it look a bit more dynamic and dramatic, you could say. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure style I actually I like because it uses a lot of blocky shadows, which I use in my regular art style. I kind of gravitate towards big blocky shadows. So I liked doing this piece a lot. It was fun. And also their poses are usually pretty crazy and dynamic, and that's also really fun to try and mimic. I'm filling in these both these characters in like hard color, and then so I could lock the layer and then just fill it in without having to worry about the outside lines too much. At this point, I totally forgot to add Jotaro's random chain he has hanging off of his collar, which is, you know, very important. I think I used the same ink brush I used for the second round of line work and like inking as I did for the color. At this point I just pulled up my Star Platinum reference and just put it on my screen so I could see the color side by side and to see how they kind of use the shadows as color, or color as shadow. Added in a medium background. Try and pull some of those colors out. And then this is where it started getting a bit more experimental. Some things I've never really tried before. You'll see here in a second after I do the highlights. Yes, this. So I was experimenting with overlay layers to try and get like some weird light going on with like him I don't know, using force to light the cigarette. And then making it all dramatic with those flares. Which I had a lot of fun with this part. Never really tried anything like it, and I think I might use this in the future. And then here I made instead of the fuzzy Star Platinum, I made him like two-tone, almost like the way light refracts. Then I put in a nice gradient background. Put a little bit more spark on that cigarette. I signed it before I was quite finished with it, but it's part of the art process. And there we go. I hope you all enjoyed this speed paint, and I hope my dialogue wasn't too jarring. If you feel so inclined, leave a like, and if not, don't. And I shall see you all next time. Thank you very much.